Hello, my name is Skip Lanfried. I'm the Global Freedom Pastor at Friends Church in Yorba Linda. And although it's a horrific thing to be involved in, I'm very passionate about this issue of human trafficking and specifically child trafficking, both locally and globally. Right now, of course, you might be aware that human trafficking is at a historic high, meaning that we have more people being trafficked today than at any other time in history. The numbers, vary depending on the studies, but there's consensus that there's around 35 to 36 million people that are enslaved as trafficking victims today. Here in the U.S., there are over 600,000 people trafficked. About 300,000 or half of those are children. It's so horrific that to know just a couple of sort of data points about trafficking in the U.S. and about specifically California. The FBI has identified 13 child sex trafficking hotspots across the United States. 3 of those hotspots are in the state of California. One is in Los Angeles, one is San Diego, the other one is San Francisco. Technically, Orange County is not in any of those cities, but we're surrounded and we are a transportation hub between those 3. Primarily, the trafficking happens either before they get into the foster care system or once they're in the foster care system, if they're removed, sometimes forcibly removed, sometimes coerced, but somehow removed from the foster care system. So a lot of the identification of children who are being trafficked happens on the law enforcement side. So why is this such a big deal? Why do we think this is such a big deal? Because right now, the status quo isn't working for anybody. The status quo, sorry. I talk about this too much, sometimes it gets me going. Okay, if we don't do those things, if we don't figure out how to provide a nurturing, safe environment for kids that are entering into the foster care system, the traffickers are going to continue to target them. They're going to continue to remain unprotected, and they're going to continue to exist as the highest percentage of child sex victims in our county, and we just won't stand for that.